Hi everyone, I'm Yasha, and welcome to the 37th episode of Election Scoop. And today, we'll be discussing my final predictions for governor, House, and Senate races. I promised that we'd be able to do each race individually, each state individually. Unfortunately, we ran out of time, and it looks like I can't get to it, but we can still go over the entire nation as a whole for these three subjects. So first is the governor's race. Currently, Democrats, or excuse me, currently Republicans hold 33 governorships and Democrats hold 17, if you count Alaska's independent governor as a Democrat, since he works with Democrats. He's kind of an independent Democrat. That's the state I'm predicting is going to go from Democratic to Republican. But on the flip side, I'm predicting 7 states that are held by Republican governors will switch and go Democratic. Those are Florida, Illinois, Iowa, Maine, New Mexico, Ohio, and Wisconsin. And obviously, I'm more sure about some of these races than others. And some states not on this list, like Kansas even, have a possibility of going from Republican to Democrat. But if I had to pick, I'd say these states flip to the Democrats and Alaska flips to the Republicans. And that's an overall net gain of 6 seats out of 50 for the Democrats and a loss of 6 seats for the Republicans. Now for the Senate. And honestly, the Senate's the kind of the most controversial. I'm pretty sure that 2 states, Missouri and North Dakota, have a chance of going from Democratic to Republican, and I've put them here. But, oh no, and this would be a 2-seat gain for the Republicans, but hypothetically, that might be balanced out by a Democratic flip of Republican seats in Nevada and Arizona. Now, in those races, the polls are a dead heat. I mean, it could really go either way, and I've decided to stick with the incumbency advantage since those parties are holding the seats and call them by a hair for the Republicans. But honestly, either of those could go either way. Indiana, which is a Democratic held seat, also has a chance of going from Democratic to Republican. But if my life was on the line and I had to make a prediction, I would say 53 Republicans, 47 Democrats, a gain of 2 for the Republicans based in North Dakota and Missouri. Last but not least is the House of Representatives, and this, not gonna lie, took some legwork. And honestly, I didn't do searches for most of this race. I got a lot of these numbers from Sabato Crystal Ball, which is, I think, a reliable prediction agency. Again, 228 Democrats, 207 Republicans. That figure is not likely to happen. Governor, it's possible. This is the thing. Senate as well, but I mean House. This is rough. A lot of these races are toss-ups, and this final prediction is if we had to choose. Like, there's a 51% chance that a Democrat will win it. Predict it for the Democrats. A 50.0001 chance that it goes Republican. Call it for the Republicans. So it's very rough. But if your life was on the line and you had to make a guess, I would say a gain of 33 seats for the Democrats and a loss of 33 seats for the Republicans. Now, it's interesting to see where that takes place. Obviously, big players: California, New Jersey, Virginia, Democratic stronghold. Well, Virginia, kinda, but places where Democrats are expected to do well. I mean, honestly, if you don't pick up seats in California, where are you going to pick them up? But, look, Kansas has 4 congressional districts, 2 of which we're predicting will switch to the Democrats. Currently, all 4 are held by Republicans. This would tie the Kansas, not exactly the most liberal state, tie the Kansas House delegation at 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats. Iowa, well, that's slightly more democratic, but we're predicting a switch in Iowa too. Utah, even. The district around Salt Lake City and suburbs. Incumbent Republican Mia Love, not unpopular, but Democrats have done well there. So we can say, toss a coin, it goes to the Democrats. And so what you see here is democracy at work. If there's anything you can take away from this, it's that your vote matters. These races, all of them, are going to be decided by you. Either you've already voted or you're going to vote tomorrow. And these predictions mean nothing without Americans backing them up. You want to prove these predictions true? Go out and vote. You want to prove these predictions wrong? Go out and vote. The important thing is, don't forget to vote. No matter how you want this country to be run, you're the one in charge of running it. We, the people, are in charge of the decision making for our nation. We elect leaders, and they make political choices for us. So, if you care about the future of our country, no matter how you see the future unfolding, don't forget to vote. And I hope that you'll take this message to heart.